Let me get it. Can I get it?
That ain't what this is.
Can I get it to go bag, please? Ain't no sense in wasting all this good food.
That ain't what this is.
Okay, then I bring my own with me. And I be sure and take my jumbo purse that day. Judge Mathis,
yes,
thinks that our black comedians need to quit blasting each other in public. He says that is making us all look bad. And for the sake of all black people, can y'all please handle it privately?
There's a TikTok video on that. I'm going to try to find it and put it here. What the guy is saying is, you want to get up here and talk about black comedians talking? What about single moms in the community? What about this gangster rap music with all this violence and whatnot? What about all the deplorable conditions, Judge Mathis, that's going on in the black community? Your ass is concerned with a damn comedian. How come you ain't stepped out and said things about these other things that are going on in our community, the violence and the killing of each other and whatnot? But here you come talking about, hopefully I had the video and I put it in here, but you want to come out and talk about comedians talking about each other. Biggest thing on your mind is comedians talking about each other and not the other injustices that are going on within our community.
He said, I want to appeal to comedians to stop going after each other in public like this. You're embarrassing yourselves. You're embarrassing our community. I know many times you have to defend yourself about what's being said, but why can't you do it directly? He added that he thinks that the black community is being laughed at and that big name Hollywood executives are eating up the public beef. He said, you don't see this in other communities.
You know.
That's why I say you're hurting yourselves and you're hurting our community and you're hurting the young people who are looking and want to learn and need to learn how to resolve disputes in a better way.
It's like that bullshit ass East Coast, West Coast crap. No other genre does that. No other group, country and western, metal bands, rock bands, jazz musicians. Nobody else does that. That's our thing, but that was created by them folk, man.
But then they came back and said that he's being a hypocrite because of what he does. Because remember a few years ago how bad he went off on Wendy Williams. On Wendy Williams.
Called her a crackhead and she was still snorting cocaine.
Yep.
Okay, say something about
with that video.
He was making us look bad, Judge Mathis.
Yes.
That's what old boy's saying about your ass.
Yeah, so they were like, you're the last one that needs to be talking to us.
That part.
Because you're a hypocrite. And we're not trying to listen to you. But I do agree with what he was saying, though. I mean, granted, he probably wasn't the best one to say it.
But talk about these kids being raised without their dad. Talk about that. Talk about how it's a school to prison pipeline because no father is around. They say that fathers sometimes are better parents. Kids are less likely to go to prison. Kids are less likely to be a problem. Okay? Discuss that. Yeah, you on here blasting Wendy Williams and whatnot. Now you want to stand up and talk about some damn comedians. And I like Judge Mathis. Don't get me wrong.
Me
Love
too.
his show.
Yeah.
But, there's some other issues that need to be covered. Okay? The family is what builds communities. Our families have been torn apart. So.
Well, Ozzy Osbourne is mad at Kanye West because apparently Kanye West sampled one of the 75-year-old songs without permission. But it's like Kanye, bless his heart, he have to be off his medication. Every time you look around, he's just doing something. He's either doing something or he's saying something.
Staying relevant.
He definitely is staying relevant.
Staying relevant.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how that's going to play out. More than likely, he's going to end up having to give him some money because regardless of all the semantics that Kanye pulled, he's very popular. His music is, huge. So
touch on Snoop Dogg and then we're going to close out.
Snoop Dogg and hold on, let me get to the story. And Master P is suing Walmart for allegedly keeping their cereal brand off shelves.